And we're at day 20, 20 days until my nephew gets married in Porto, Portugal. We've been counting down from 50 days, doing stuff to get ready. And I'm here to tell you, we're under 3 weeks. And even with all of this stuff that I've been doing, I don't know what it is, but so for instance, I did it may have even been week one or week two. I tried on a bunch of clothes and did all this stuff. I thought, oh yeah, well, I didn't think that all the way through. And I realize that now, and it seems so obvious, but I don't know why. I wasn't focused on it. So I realize now um, I'm probably going to need new shoes. Unless I'm going to wear sneakers to a wedding. I mean, I do have some other shoes, and they're okay shoes, but they are very very uncomfortable shoes, and especially like if we're going to be walking around on cobblestone, or if we're going to be walking around in the sand, or whatever it might be. It's like those just aren't going to work. So I got to figure out shoes. Belt. I don't have a belt that fits me anymore. I have, which is a good thing. I've lost quite a bit of weight over the last year. And I have a belt, but it's not a nice belt. And I have some nice belts, but they are all worn out, and they really probably need to be thrown away. And so, belts are one of those things. It's kind of an afterthought. It's like, oh yeah, you're getting dressed. Oh, I didn't put on a belt, and you just grab a belt. But when they're all ripped up, that's just not going to work. So I need a belt. Pants. I was trying on sports jackets. I was trying on shirts. I never really stopped to try on pants. And I need to check that. I mean, I've lost 20 pounds in the last almost 6 months. So I'm not even sure I have any pants that will fit. Um, so I got to figure out pants. And the other thing, I went to grab a swimsuit. Now, I after my last cancer surgery, I was told that I really couldn't get in the water for a while, and there was no real time limit that they gave me, but it's like you need to stay out of that. And so I haven't been in water. I haven't been in a bath. I've taken showers, of course, but I haven't been in a bath. I haven't been in a pool. I haven't been in a lake, the ocean, anything in more than 5 years. And I went to my closet to grab my swimsuits, and I thought, well, I guess I'm going to try these on and see how they fit. I have no idea where they are. In the last 5 years, I don't know where I put them, but they are not where I thought they were. And I looked around for them and I couldn't find them. So there is no telling where those are. And I think I'm going to need a swimsuit. I don't know for sure that I'm going to need a swimsuit, but I think there's a chance that there may be some time sitting by a pool, maybe at a hotel, or at the ocean. We may actually go to the ocean. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So, clothes. I'm about to have a clothes panic. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here. I'm still working on the Porto stuff. And so again, I went to my friend Cope, co-pilot, and I asked Cope to help me find a few things. And actually, in the we'll see what time it is when I finish this out. In the interest of time, I may do one. If I have time, I'll do both of these. But we'll start with pastries. I asked Cope. I'm like, hey, co-pilot, are there any pastries that Portugal or Porto is known for? I mean, should we be on the lookout for things like that? And I don't know about you, but that is one thing that I do love to do when I've been traveling. When I travel places and it's someplace new, if I can find a pastry shop, I think that's really fun. I went many years ago. I had a trip, and it was a business trip too, to France, and I found a pastry shop, and I would go there in the morning, and I'd get a pastry and I'd get a coffee for breakfast, and that was just really kind of fun. And so I do like to do that. So I thought, hey, what kind of pastries are good there? And so here's the list that Copilot gave me. Number one, pastel de nata, pastel de nata. And so here's what they say about it: the king of Portuguese pastries, a flaky, buttery tart filled with rich, creamy custard, often sprinkled with cinnamon, best enjoyed warm. So that's a lot to keep in mind there. It's like, okay, so if I go there and I see pastel de nata, that's something I may want to try. And so I guess I want to see if it has cinnamon or not. And probably if I have a choice between warm or as is, probably ask them to warm it up. So number one, pastel de nata. Number two, Jesuita, Jesuita. And it's spelled kind of like Jesuit with an A on it, Jesuita. A crispy layered puff pastry with a sweet glaze on top. Light, airy, and delicious. Jesuita, Jesuita. So that's number two. Number three, Bola de Belim. Bola de Belim. And the way that I would translate that, I'm not sure that I'm correct on this, but it's like a ball from Berlin. And that, in a way, that kind of makes sense. So it's like Portugal's take on a donut. And so I think maybe it's something that they adapted from a German, inspired type pastry, which I think is how they came up with that name. Although I got it, I mean, I'm guessing on that. I'm not 100% sure. But Portuguese take on a donut, a fluffy golden pastry filled with sweet egg custard instead of jam. So it's like almost like a long john or something. It has custard in it. Pal Gilo, which is a soft sponge cake, sometimes served slightly underbaked for a gooey center. So Pal Gilo. And number five, Tocino do Céu. Tocino do Céu. And that is a rich almond cake originally made by nuns with a sweet, dense texture. And so that's Tocino de Sol. That's an interesting word. I think I believe if I'm my best understanding of how you would translate that is touch of heaven, a touch of heaven. But it's kind of a funny word for touch, the way that they have that spelled. But I think that that's where that came from. A rich almond cake originally made by nuns with a sweet, dense texture. And so now I guess I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. So it's like, okay, those are great. I mean, those are really great. But where do I find these things? What are some of the good pastry shops in Porto? And so they gave me a list of 5. And so if you're going to Porto, here are some that you might look for. Number 1, Manteigaria, Fábrica de Pastéis de Nata. And so it's famous for its perfect pastel de nata, which is what we mentioned earlier. Manteigaria kind of means, I think the best way I would translate that is sort of a butter shop, kind of a buttery shop. And Fábrica means a factory for pastel de nata. So that's number 1. Number 2, Odechi Bakery. Odechi Bakery. This one's kind of interesting. It's a vegan-friendly spot with delicious pastry. So if you're looking for a vegan pastry shop, this might be a place that you would look. Um, Pastelaria Valle Doce. Pastelaria Valle Doce. And that is a classic bakery with a variety of traditional treats. Pastelaria kind of means a pastry shop. Um, Celeste, known for its high quality baked goods. And the last one, Padaria Bello Ferrello. Paria Bello Ferrello. And actually, I kind of rolled the R there. You don't really pronounce R's in Portuguese, so that was wrong. I'm just gonna own up to it. That was wrong. But and it says a hidden gem with artisanal pastries. So there we are. We have 5 pastry shops to try and 5 pastries from Berlin to give a try to. So that's it for today. Let me see if I can find a quick Portuguese phrase to end up on. We're getting to where we've done a lot of these. So let's see. I think we've done most of these. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about com certeza. I'm not sure if we've done that one or not. Com certeza. And so that kind of means certainly, like absolutely, certainly. And let's see. Actually, here we go. And so they're saying the literal translation is with certainty, or so you might say, of course, or definitely. Com certeza, com certeza. So that is your Portuguese phrase for the day, which may be duplicated, but I don't think we've done it. I'm not sure. We've done what 30 something of these now, so I'm running out of. I can't quite recall what all we have or haven't done, but I don't think we've done that one yet. So anyway, that's it, my friends. That's day 20. Tomorrow we go to day 19. We are going to be there before we know it. And I got to buy some clothes. I don't know when I'm going to fit that in. I've got stuff to do. I got to buy some clothes. I got to work on the dancing a little bit more. I've shown you a little bit of that, but it's kind of weird because I can't really do the music. And it's like, I don't know, that I'm not sure that that's entertaining video. But well, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe you got no. He likes watching you look like a goofball, bopping around with no music. I don't know. Let's call it a day, and hope that get to see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye.